Dude, I don't see anyone. Is there a kid?
I'm not a IG,
Go.
I'm not a support, I'm
Go.
not a fragger.
Go.
I'm a
Go.
fucking DJ.
Yeah, I'm the hype man up in this mouth.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Gio, back with another video again. This video is gonna be about keying or tips for high ping players. And I play on 60 ping in game usually. Sometimes on a good day I'll get 30, but usually I get 60 ping. And these are just some tricks and tips on how to, try to defeat the opponent. Cause I know it's a struggle to take walls and just stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Unless you have like 500 ping and you just cannot place the build at all, which makes sense. So first thing I'm gonna be talking about is this is one thing I learned from Jiven. I don't know if you know him. I'll put his YouTube in the description. But it's taking or piece controlling without taking damage. So let's say you take this guy and he's really low. He'll go from the side, left or right. So what you're gonna want to do, a lot of people do this. They do that and they just run at their face, which is viable, but it's not the best way to do it. What you want to do is you want to edit with a single tile, like window like this, and then you want to piece control like this. But make sure you always have a right hand peek when you do it, so they can't shoot you. Because if you piece control me from here and you're standing right here, I can't shoot you at all. I have to go all the way here, and then I have a left hand peek, which is even worse. So yeah, that's the one number thing. So try to think about piece controlling without taking damage. So usually, like a lot, I never do these type of like this, like this. I never do that. I will usually just do a window edit and then try to piece control the far right. And what I'll sometimes do if they walk out the left, I'll reset. I'll edit like this so they don't hit me, and then I block the wall. You have to do this really fast. If you do it slow, they'll get out. And then you have a right hand pick on them, and then they're dead. Okay, next thing on piece control. What's it called? We're gonna, I already went over piece controlling without any damage. Just think about how you can utilize that. And the second thing is anti-piece control. I don't know if anyone's seen this, but I always do this no matter what. Or I'll go from the side. I only do this if they're really low. I can just like go from the left and like have a right hand peek on them. But either way, the reason why I do this, I always have a cone. And I just pickaxe it once, I go to the left and go from the right hand peek. But when you do this, they can't box you up. Because if they do, let's say they get the top and cone, this is your stuff, so you can get out and do like a side jump or something like that. And also, the other thing is, let me make a box it just for an example. Try not to do this. Try not to drop down with a ram. Only do this if they're really low, or you're gonna do this. You can either drop down and like sit all the way on the edge here, just like just to see. And you can try to force a ramp in. Let's say like they edit, you can force a ramp in, stuff like that. Because if you stand right here, they're not gonna be able to cone you. You'll just like get over the cone. That's one of it. Okay, last but not least for piece control is forcing piece control through builds. I'm gonna really be honest here. I don't take walls anymore. Like I literally go for piece control in their build because a lot of players, are butt cheeks and they're terrible, so they forget to always put a cone in. Like only a good player will put a cone in. So just anytime they don't have a cone in or just anything, just stand right here. It's a Houdini classic. Take out your ramp and try to look right here. You see that? Like you see it move? Like you can hear it move. And so you're gonna just spam it and it's in. Now at this moment, there's 3 ways they can go. The back, the right, and then the bottom. You gotta just decide which way. You gotta just watch them. You gotta predict. So if they're going up, you just go up here, double edit, dead, and so on. And here's another thing. This thing works for cones too. So let's say you want to put a cone in instead. I wouldn't recommend the cone Houdini Classic because they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways out. So it's very complicated. And then the other one is, let's say you don't have the time for that. Let's say you just want to pickaxe your wall and stuff. You could just like force it in. Just hold your ramp button or your cone button. Just force it in. Usually do a ramp in, and then now they're gonna hurry, and you can just jump up here. Quick shit on, dead. That's the third thing. And one more thing. What's it called? Yeah, one more thing before we go to the next one. what a lot of kids will do, they have nothing in their box. Let's say they're really low, so they do a peanut butter on you. All you do is, let's say you do from here, they do a peanut butter. You jump in with the ramp, you do this at it, and then boom, you're dead. That's the last thing. And one more thing is a lot of good players, like let's say you're just 1v1ing someone, or like good players, when you force this in and you try and like you go for piece control automatically, they'll just stay in this box and they'll just wait. So you're gonna need to pickaxe their wall, or like, you know, you gotta spray their wall, not let them heal at all. And one more last thing, piece control. I don't see a lot of people talk about this, but I'm gonna be talking about piece controlling when they go downwards. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it. So let's say you force a, let's say, yeah, let me just do this. You force a ramp in. They're like, oh no, because that's what a lot of people have been doing. They go down. So you edit down. You place a wall like this, box up like with a window at it. They're dead. So yeah, that's the last thing I want. Okay, next thing for piece control, or for angles again. Alright, I mean, this will be piece control, yeah. So, let's say this kid's boxed up, and you just can't seem to take their wall, you know, because, you know, they're low ping. So, you gotta go like this. Make boxes from their side. So, oh, yeah. Make boxes here. Let's say they're just not moving at all. They're just straight 0 ping and they move. And now, you have blocked 2 sides. They can't go out now. So, you can think of back or bottom. So there's only 2 ways they can go, back or bottom. So you gotta watch them. Though you can clearly see it when they go back. So you just go back, you know, shit on them, and then they're going down. You know, place a wall. I don't know why I'm choking so hard. Hold on. What the? Dude, my mouse is broken, I swear. You know, quick shit on dead. Anyway, so yeah. Alright. Another thing is, so let's say you're boxed up. You're like, okay, I'm low. A lot of kids, I don't know why people do this, but a lot of kids, wait, make sure my record done. Yeah. A lot of kids will just stand here. They'll be like, What you're gonna do is, you're gonna edit open, place a ramp first, and then you're gonna box them up like this. And now you can either go from the side, you know, do a window edit, or you can fake it out, like go like this, do a right hand P and stuff like that. But one thing you want to make sure when you do this is a lot of kids will just like stand right here, because you know they got the primal shotgun. They're just gonna be AFK. So when they're doing this, don't do this, because they're gonna just walk through that ramp and you're just gonna be dead. Yeah, I've cried 10 times, like probably 100 times because of this primal shotgun. So yeah, just make sure about that. Alright, next thing I will be talking about is angles. So let's say they're boxed up here, and you just put this here. So for a lot of people, when you're on high ping, you're just not gonna be able to take their wall. You're just gonna be like whacking their wall so many times. And the one good thing is, doing this, it's really hard for the other person to hit you. If you stay all the way on the right, like if you stand right there, it's really hard, and you like usually trade them out. But the other thing is, sometimes you'll get like forward in front of it, and they'll out trade you. So you need to make sure you're on the left side, and like fake pickaxe like a couple times, like this, so you can out trade them. So let's say, yeah, they edit, done, they're dead. Or let's say you take the wall somehow, they're gonna start panicking. So you just gotta watch them. You know, do the same thing I was talking about. Piece control from the side. Piece control from the side. Oh, they're going down? Oh, I messed up. But you know what I mean. Alright, one more thing for building. So let's say you're build fighting. So what a lot of people will do, I think this is like the new meta. You double ramp and you double cone here. You switch up here, and then you build a floor. You build a wall. Try to build a lot of walls, not like randomly, but like where you know they are. Because let's say he just walks up on this cone, you just box him up. This is your cone and everything. He's quick dead. Same thing, they can take that cone, walk it out. Just go from different angles, shoot him out, stuff like that. And this is another building technique that I don't see a lot of players do. Is you do the 180, cone, wall, and then for And sometimes they will be under this ramp. So you just box them up here, go from the side, window edit, click shit on. Or you can, yeah, so you do this. Let's say they're under here and you don't want to worry about boxing them up. What you can, if you just edit out, they can't really, cuck you in any way, because this is everything here. Everything is yours here. So you just gotta edit out. But sometimes a lot of players will expect this, so you can just go from the side, do a cone jump, piece control here. Here's another underrated trick that I do a lot. I mean, not a lot, but in certain cases. So let's say they're on high ground, and you realize they're just standing up here. This is not their, like, there's nothing here. What I'll usually do, this is very big brain, or 200 IQ. You place a cone here, you go from the side, you place a wall, cone, they're gonna be like squirming everywhere. You box them up, dead, dead, same thing. So, because if you put their cone, they can't do anything. You just gotta do it fast though, because they will realize what you're doing, and they'll just like, do this. Stuff like that. And, yeah. And last thing, for like hyping fights, try not to be flashy like clicks. I know everyone loves to do like triple edits to like a one pump, good for their montages and stuff. Unless you're like genuinely like have really good aim and can do a triple edit to their face, try not to be too flashy. Just look at your opponent all the time. Just like be like, oh, he's gonna stay on high ground, break him out. If he's playing box fights, do the same thing. So, yeah. And one other thing is, make sure you always, because you can tell the difference from a good player and a bad player. A good player will always have a cone in their box, no matter what, because they know players can just shove a ramp or cone into their box, and a bad player will not have one. So just, go. All right. You can just go, boom, boom, boom. They're gonna be panicking. Boom. Quick shit on. And then one more thing is pre-fires. Pre-fires are really underrated. People need to start doing them more. No, like either way. So over here in Raiders box fights course, there's a scenario where you can work on your pre-fires, because sometimes people will just spray your wall. You gotta time it correctly. Boom, they're dead. So yeah, pre-fires are really underrated. People need to start doing them more. You can start watching Nitro and watch how he does them, because he's really good at them. And yeah, and also one more thing is fake pickaxe. More people need to start doing this. I kill so many people because they just fools go for the pickaxe. I just one pump them in the face and they're dead. So yeah, it's just that's one other thing too. Anyways, thank you for watching, everyone, whoever's watched this. I hope this helped you out. I know I have a really hard time keying on the high ping, because like it's really annoying when you reset the wall and they somehow shoot it and stuff like that. And it's just like, I hope this video helps some people out, because it's a real struggle to go like really good and maybe go pro on this game on high ping, because it takes forever to end fights. So yeah. Please leave a like, comment, share, I don't know, subscribe please, and thank you for the video. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.